Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is height and distance, and in previous class we take and solve some important question of your syllabus based on height and distance. Now dear students, in today's class we also take and solve some important questions based on same topics and simplify them. So let's see some important question of your syllabus based on height and distance. And your question is, now we take a very important question, and your question is the angle of elevation of the top of a hill, the the angle of elevation of the top of a hill, top of a hill at the foot of a tower, at the foot of the tower B, at the foot of the at the foot of the tower is 60 degree. Tower is what? 60 degree. Okay. And the angle of elevation and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the hill, from the foot of the hill is 30 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, if the tower is 50 meter high, if the tower is 50 meter high, what is the height of the hill? What is the height of the hill? Now let's see its solution. Okay, this is the question. This is very important question of your syllabus based on height and distance. Let's see the solution of that question. In that question, first of all, according to that question, we draw the figure. After drawing the diagram, we solving that question. And the question is, in that question, the angle of elevation. Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of a hill at the foot of the tower is 60 degrees. So first of all, we draw a horizontal surface. Suppose that we draw the horizontal surface, and suppose that this is AB with the hill. AB is the hill. Okay, this is hill. Now, the angle of elevation of the top of a hill at the foot of the tower, and let us say this is the tower, this is the height of, this is the top of the tower, and this is foot of the tower, and the angle of elevation of the top of a hill at the foot of the tower is 60. Means this is the foot of the tower. From there, the angle of elevation at the top of the hill is what? 60 degree. Is what, dear friend? 60 degree. Okay. So the angle of elevation of the top of a hill and the foot of the tower is 60 degree. Okay. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the hill. Dear friends, this is the foot of the hill. This is the foot of the hill, and from there the angle of elevation at the top of a tower is what? This is what? 30 degree. This is what? 30 degree. So according to question, this is your figure. And if the tower is 50 meter, if the tower is 50 meter high, na? Okay, this is 50 meter high. Means the height of the tower CD is what? 50 meter. Now what we find? We find the height of the hill. Now we find the height of the hill. Let us say the height of the hill be h meter. So this is the figure, dear student. So first of all, you clear the concept of the figure. So first of all, you draw the diagram is very carefully with the according to question. After that, you can solve that question. Now let us take base AC is x. Okay. So now let us consider AB is equal to h meter. AB with the height and hill. AB is equal to h meter. This is the height of the hill. Okay, and CD is equal to 50 meter. This is the height of the tower. This is what? Height of tower. Let AC is equal to x meter. Let AC is equal to x meter. Now, dear student, in that question, we find the height of the hill. So first of all, we find the base of the hill, base AC. Now, for finding the base of the x, first of all, we take triangle DAC. Now, dear student, in triangle DAC, we have this is angle A is 30 degree. This is perpendicular. This is your base. Then we apply which trigonometry ratio? We apply tan of angle A, mean tan of 30 degree. Okay. Now in that triangle we have tan 30 is equal to perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is CD and base is what? AC. So tan 30 is what? 1 upon under root 3 is equal to CD is what? 50 meter. AC is what? X. Now we do the cross multiplication to x is equal to 50 under root 3 meter. Take equation number 1. So dear friends, in this way with the help of triangle DAC, we find the value of the base AC as what? 50 under root 3 meter. Okay, now what I do? Now, dear friends, we take the triangle BCA. Now what I do? Now we take triangle BCA. Okay, let's see. Now we take triangle. Which triangle, dear friends? BCA. So we apply tan of angle C because of this is perpendicular and this is your base. So and perpendicular and base come in tan. Okay, so tan 60 degree. That is tan perpendicular upon base. So for that triangle perpendicular is what? AB and base is what? AC. Okay. Now you know that the value of tan 60 degree is what? The value of tan 60 under root 3. So here we put as under root 3 is equal to AB is what? H which we find, and X AC is what? X. Now we do the cross multiplication to H is equal to under root 3 into X. Now using equation 1. Now using equation 1 we get. Now let's see, using equation 1, dear student, so x is equal to what? X is equal to under root 3 into the value of x is what? 50 and into under root 3, to under root 3 into 50, that is 150 meter. In this way we can say that, dear student, the height of the hill is what? 150 meter. This is your question. So therefore in this way, first of all you read the question very carefully. After reading the question, you draw the diagram is very carefully also. Then after you take triangles and you apply the rules of trigonometric ratio and you find your result. So please dear student, do more and more practices of all that type of question. After that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay. Now, dear friends, we take and solve some other important question based on height and distance. Let's see. Now we take some other important question based on height and distance, and your question is, which is very important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. From the top of 7-meter high building, the question is from the top of a 7-meter high building, from the top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation, okay, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower, of the top of a cable tower, of the top of a cable tower is 60 degree, and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. Find the height of the tower. Find the height of the tower. Now let's see its solution. Find the height of the tower. Now look. So this is also a very important question based on height and distance mean application to trigonometry. So in same as the previous question, first of all, you read the question very carefully. After that we draw the figure of according to question, then we simplify them. Okay, in this way we solve that question. Now let's see. So in that question, from the top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower. Okay. Now to cable tower, so first of all we draw a horizontal surface and we stand up cable tower. This is, now let's see, let us take AB is the height of the cable tower, and we draw 7-meter high building. Now let us take CD with the 7-meter high building. This is your building here, okay, which is 7 meter high. This is 7 meter high building. Now if we observe at the top of that building, from the top of the tower, now from the top of a 7 meter high building, the angle of elevation of the tower. Okay. Now and we draw in this way. We join this A. Now at the top of the building, the angle of elevation from the top of a 7 meter high building, the angle of elevation on the top of a cable tower. So the angle of elevation on the top of the cable tower is what? 60 degree, dear student. Now E means the angle of elevation at the from the top of the building to the top of the cable tower is what? Found to be 60 degree. So angle BDE is what? 60 degree. Okay. Now and the angle of depression of its foot is 45. Now at the same point, the angle of depression at the foot of the cable tower, that angle is what? 45. Now you know that from figure DE parallel to CA and AB as a transversal, then we know that the alternate interior angle are equal, so that is 45. So this is also 45. This is 7 meter, so this is what? Also 7 meter. Now we take as AC is equal to X meter, same as AC is equal to DE also. This is also equal to X meter. Okay. And what we find? Find the height of the tower. AB will be the tower, and let us say BE is equal to H. Or we take as the height of the tower be H meter. Height of the tower be H meter. Okay. Now let us take height of the tower be H meter. Then B is equal to, this is what? H minus 7. This is H minus 7. B. So first of all, dear students, according to question, we draw the figure. So now we mention each and every value which we draw in the figure. Let's see. So dear students, from figure here, let AB is equal to H meter be the height of the tower, be the height of the tower. Okay, from figure CD is equal to A is equal to 7 meter. This is equal to this. Okay, then the length B is equal to what? H minus 7 meter. Okay, now again we let as AC is equal to D is equal to X meter, and angle BDE, is what? 60 degree, and angle DAC is what? 45 degree. Okay, this is the information. This is all the information according to figure. Now what I do? We find the height of the tower, which is H. Now first of all, we take the right angle triangle BDE, which is right angle at E now. So now we take triangle BDE. Now let's see. Dear friends, in triangle BDE, this is your perpendicular and this is your base. And perpendicular and base come in what? 10. So we apply 10 of 60 degree. 10, 60. Perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base. Now perpendicular is what? B, or base is what? BE. Now BE is equal to H minus 7 and BE is equal to X. And we know that the value of tan 60 degree is what? Under root 3. So here we put as under root 3 is equal to H minus 7 upon X. Now we do cross multiplication. So under root 3 into X is equal to H minus 7. Take equation number 1. So dear friends, first of all, we take triangle BDE. After taking the triangle BDE, we apply the tan of 60 degree, 10. So tangent rule to tan theta, you know that perpendicular upon base. So from there, we find the value of So now we apply the tan 60, which is d upon d, and putting all the value and simplify them. So we get a very important relationship between them, which is what? Under root 3 into x is equal to h minus 7. Okay, now similarly, what I do? Now similarly, dear students, we take triangle DAC. Now we take triangle DAC. So in triangle DAC, again we apply the tangent rule because of this is perpendicular, this is the base. So tan 45 is all perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is what? ABCD base AC. Okay, now tan 45 is what? 1. So CD is what? 7. AC is what is? So with x is equal to 7, we take equation number 2. 7. Okay. So in this way we form two equations. Now we taking equation 1 and 2. Let's see. Now using equation 1 and 2 we get. Now dear student, using equation 1 and 2, now we put the value of x in that equation. Okay, so that is under root 3 into the value of x is what? 7 is equal to h minus 7. So we get what? 7 under root 3 is equal to h minus 7. So h is equal to 7 under root 3 plus 7. Now h is equal to 7, take x common. So this is under root 3 plus 1 meter. This is your final answer. You also put the value of under root 3 and simplify them. So also you have the right answer. So this is also the right answer. So in this way we take and solve a very important question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic height and distance. Okay, so dear students, please do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Now dear friends, we take and solve some other important question of your syllabus based on height and distance. Let's see. Now, and the question is, we take a very easy question. And the question is, withdraw of the figure according to question and simplify them. Let's see. A vertical tower stands on a horizontal plane. Let's see. So first of all, we draw the horizontal plane and a vertical tower stand on a horizontal plane, okay, and is surmounted by a vertical flag staff. Suppose that here a flag staff are there, CD is the flag staff on the top of the vertical tower. Here let us take, let's see solution. Let BC be the height of the tower, okay, and CD is the flag staff, vertical flag staff of height h, and the vertical that the height vertical flag staff the height of, and the height of vertical flag staff CD, that is equal to h. Meter is given according to question, okay. Now at a point on the plane, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of a flag staff are alpha and beta. This is your bottom, from there this is alpha, and top, from the top of the tower this is what? This is beta, okay. Now what I do? Now we have to show that the height of the tower is this. We have to show that the height of the, let us take the height of the tower is h1. We have to show that to prove height of the tower, this is BC is equal to h1 is equal to what? H tan alpha upon tan beta minus tan alpha. Tan beta minus tan alpha. We have to show that. So first of all, we take triangle CAB. Let's see. In triangle CAB, so tan alpha is equal to perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is equal h1 and base we take as x. Okay, x. So here from there to x is equal to h1 upon tan alpha. Take equation number 1. Similarly, in triangle DAB, we apply tan of beta. Tan beta perpendicular means h1 plus h upon base is what? X. So from there x is equal to h1 plus h upon tan beta. Take equation number 2. Okay. So in this way we draw the two equation now using 1 and 2. Now using equation 1 and 2 we get this is h1 upon tan alpha is equal to h1 plus h upon, now we do the cross multiplication, so this is h1 tan beta is equal to tan alpha into h1 plus h. So this is what? h1 tan beta is equal to, we multiply them to h1 tan alpha plus h tan alpha. Now we transfer that side, that value, so we get h1 take as common, so we have tan beta minus tan alpha is equal to h tan alpha, that is the height of the tower, that is h1 is equal to h tan alpha upon tan beta minus tan alpha, hence proof. So dear students, this is the very important question. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of question, because of this is a very important question based on the height and distance. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you complete your NCERT. Okay. Thus, dear friend, in this way, in today class, we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is height and distance, and we take and solve so many questions based on that. First of all, you revise all the questions which we discussed in that class and also in previous classes. Now, and complete your NCERT exercise. Okay, now in next class, dear student, we take and solve, discuss the some other important chapter, new chapter of your syllabus. Okay, and that chapter is to be completed now. Okay, dear student, now thanks to all.